Good morning. Hey there. How's things? Good morning. Oh, I'm coming through. Hold on. Forgot to turn that down. There it is. Hey, good morning, good morning. How are you? Hope things are going well for you. The way I said that implies that it's not going well for me. It is. It's going well for me as well. So I hope things are going equally well for the both of us. Oh, that's where that other chat was coming from. All right. Oh, you probably weren't hearing it. I had it all turned all the way down. But there we go. Just getting the rest of the music ready. Good morning. Hi. Sorry. Hi. I'm Jesse Jones, owner of Stab Comedy Theater, and this is Office Hours. It's our morning get-together, productivity workshop, hangout, accountability jam. I don't know. Yeah. We're coming live from the Stab Comedy Theater's Learning Annex, the back room. Hey, it's Chi-Chi. Well, I can explain to Chi-Chi why I'm burned out a little bit. I got my swag on. I got my gear. I've been getting dressed up for Build Week all week that we've been doing these morning streams because we're not out in the desert, and that's unfortunate. Oh, I have to start off like I would start off out there too, with a nice morning beverage. So we can't bring we can't go to the desert, so we're bringing the desert home just a little bit in every way that we can, and that's why in Build Week and Burn Week I will be I'll be all swagged out and dressed for the desert. I'm drinking garbage alcohol in the morning because we got to do it somehow. We got to keep that rhythm, that yearly just pattern that we're used to. So since we can't do it out there, we're doing it in here. And that's why I'm playing. I also always want to make sure that I'm mentioning that I'll be playing in the background more appropriate background music. All this week and next week, I will be accompanied by Lobster Dust, DJ that I like on Twitch, and I will be sharing out their link and information all the time. I need to let them know at some point that that I'm using their tracks, but I think it'll be forgiven. But yeah, they do DJ sets every weekday night, I think, from 6 to 9. And I'm just rerunning some of those, and it's wonderful because Lobster Dust is wonderful. So that's what's going on. That's the basic setup. Yeah, we should be getting filthy today, shouldn't we, Chi-Chi? I keep forgetting if it's Wednesday or Tuesday. I'd rather be pulling carpet, frankly. So, what is office hours? Well, that's a fine question. If you haven't been here, I personally have a tough time keeping to a regimented sort of productivity calendar and schedule. So, I just have a bad time with structure. I can't keep myself to it. I have a hard time being accountable just to myself. So I created a little, carved out a little bit of time in every weekday morning, 9:30 a.m. to noon, where I sit down and work on my stacks on stacks of projects, and invite you to join me in doing that. How do we structure this time? Well, I use the Pomodoro tomato timer 25-minute blocks of work. So we'll set the timer, turn on the music, and just work on whatever we're working on for 25 minutes. I start the day off with a writing exercise and then do whatever other projects I have for the rest of the day. You can use the time however you'd wish. It's just a structure. It's a framework in which you can get done what you need to get done. It's just I'm a timer. I'm a vessel for you. So I'm going to try and get started a little earlier than I usually do because usually I just ramble on and then we get later and later and we only wind up getting 4 blocks in instead of 5. So I am instead just going to try and jump us off a little or earlier than I allow myself to normally. Here is forward motion. That's where I get my morning writing exercises. Oh, I have another one of these in the freezer. I have to make sure it's not going to freeze. Yeah, what is structure? Exactly. That's why I have mountains of projects that I've never finished. This last month and a half, I've done really well. So clearly I needed some form of structure. Be right back. I'm going to make sure this claw isn't going to explode in the freezer. Be right back. Yeah, I felt like I might potentially do 2 this morning, but I only had 1 cold one. So there was one in the freezer, and I want to just make sure it doesn't explode. Now, back on task. Here's my writing exercise, or the site where I get my exercises. Just scroll on down, and here it is, Justin's Daily Exercises. Let me open up a new file to plop this into. Oh, I wrote prompts yesterday for Stab. They are wonderful. I thoroughly enjoy it. It's going to be a great show. That's tomorrow at 8 on Stab. The Stab Show on Stab TV. Why do I have these weird characters? What has gone on with my... Okay, it's correcting itself. That was just weird. Just being hacked. Because I'm a high-value target. This guy does creative writing and art stuff in the morning. Oh, get him. No, what are we doing? Okay, so I've learned that I should boost it to 150 so you guys can see it as much as possible. I had been zooming in 125, but 150 seems to be even better. Let's get the morning exercise. Here it is. I try not to look at the context of the exercise because I don't want to know what I'm doing before exactly when I get started doing it. Oh, come on. Copy, copy, copy. And paste, paste, paste. Oh, it's going to be one of these mornings, huh? Paste, sucker! It won't let me do that. So I have to do that. And why won't it let me? There it is, finally. Okay, sometimes you just have to trick the program into doing, the only thing that it does. So, we are ready to go. Let's get the music and time going. Again, I don't know if I've saved us enough time to get 4 blocks. I take a long time getting started. Here's Lobster Dust. There's Tibby. Feel free to donate to Tibby. She is an adorable, adorable kitty cat. She's got her own PayPal. PayPal.me/Tibby is cute. So feel free to donate. But we're using Lobster Dust and Tibby for our background music for these next 2 weeks because it feels a little more like home than my turn of the century 2000s indie rock nonsense. All right, so back over here. Get the timer going, and let's get to work. Grab whatever project you're working on. Like I say, as usual, I am starting with... Hey, Lobster Dust. Hey, Aaron's here. Yeah, I use Lobster Dust as my background music in Build and Burn week while I'm being productive. Because we're not home, so I'm trying to make it feel a little bit more like home. Got all the swag. so far, I believe I can be wearing 4 different pieces and 3 different wristbands every day for 2 weeks and not repeat. We're going to test that. We're going to see how far I can get. Anyway, the timer's going. Hey. I got to get some. You get some. I don't know what we're talking about exactly. I'm going to get some productivity. Let's start there. All right. Yeah. I mean, I say I'd rather be pulling carpet right now. If I was there, I might feel differently, but I'd rather be pulling carpet. Again, I'm still not sure if that's Tuesdays or Wednesdays. I can never remember. I want to say it's Tuesday, but it could be Wednesday. I'm just not entirely sure. Okay. That's a good level. Let's get to it. Let's clack it out. Grab a project, get to work. It's office hours. We're getting started. Here's our first block of the day. Anachronism. So again, anybody that's just joining me, I start with a writing exercise and then get into proper work. What would you do if you found a picture and description of someone you were romantically involved with that was not decades but centuries old? Would you believe the evidence, no matter how impossible? Or would you try to ignore the possibility that your partner is not what they seem? Today, that is what your character is trying to decide. I don't know. I'm not super on this prompt, but we got to do it. What? Notice. Oh, Michelle promoting Animal Gossing. It's always nice to see. Sorry, I get distracted easily by stuff. Oh, that's aggressive. All right, yeah. Animal Gossing tonight at 8:30. Thank you for the promo, Michelle. Oh, you're unevacuated. Nice. All right, cool. Well, enjoy going back home. Good to see you. Good to see Aaron and Chi-Chi this morning. That's fun. Or Baby Giraffe and Chi-Chi. All right. I'm still not started. Let's get to it. As much as I don't like this one, let's figure out an angle on it. Let's just go straight at it. Let's not be too crafty or too cutesy. Let's bonk it with the front of our head. And it looks like this is going to be a back and forth dialogue morning, and that's fine. Make sure my light isn't in the shot. No, there we are. Okay. Oh no, the lighting rig is in the shot. What happened? My rig's in the shot. What the heck? Did the camera angle change? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's get to it. Huh. Interesting. All right. Just trying to see what's going on back here. No. Apparently I haven't looked behind me in a while. All right, let's do the thing. 5 minutes in. God damn it. All right. Sorry for the distraction. Let's get back to it. So yeah, just some back and forth nonsensical dialogue. right, just like that. We're clacking it out. I couldn't tell what was going on behind me. Is that my lighting? It might be. Oh, I tried to frame it properly. Whatever. Whatever. At the same time, this claw is hitting me where I live, and that's good. Oh, we lose the track again. Oh, it might be in a mute block. Yeah, they got muted. So let's skip ahead. There we are. Oh, wait, Tibby's getting up. Oh, Tibby. Oh, getting treats. Oh, shit, Tibby getting treats. Now I'm really getting distracted. Yeah, I mean, Hector's back there. Hector's hanging out with Daffy and Gonzo. Why was your computer exploding, Alyssa? Oh, no. Turn that quality down. Streaming some dumbass dating sims. You don't need it to be fucking 1080. 2160. I don't know how many DPIs we're up to now. Alright. Oops. Oh, sorry. I don't know. We're getting there, Aaron. He may or may not have. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. So what were you trying to stream, though, Alyssa? Was it the one where you're trying to date a bird, man? Also, Aaron and Chi-Chi and whoever is out there, we always suggest, why not join us over on Twitch? That's where the cool kids are. Arcade Spirits. I don't know if I know that one offhand. Alright, this is a fun mix. Again, I am commenting on the merits and quality of the mashup being performed in this musical accompaniment, therefore validating my use of this music. Thank you, and good night. I think I remember the name. I recognize the name, I just don't know it offhand. Okay. I'm just realizing I don't know exactly what I meant to do here, but I just I'm just realizing what I did. I apparently had somebody shoot Jack Ruby. Now, does that mean he stopped him killing Oswald? What have I done? What have I just done? White Claw, what have you done? What have I done? Well, I clearly did something by accident. Oh no, we've been muted on Facebook. Imagine that. Facebook always mutes no matter what the fuck we do, so I'm not that concerned. Actually, let's see, out of curiosity, how we've been muted recently. We actually haven't on Twitch. That's interesting. This is just pre-show muting. That's weird. So yeah, these mixes are deep enough that Twitch hasn't been bothering us about them, so that's good. That's good to see. Alright, back to it. Oh shit! Cordial Cephalopod wants me to drink. I miss the hydrates. Unless I'm in the right window. I think over here I would see it. There it is. See? Thank you for popping in, Cordial Cephalopod. Always a pleasure to see your many blessed tendrils. Alright. Back to the thing. I don't know. Just clacking it out. Just trying to rack up the word count. That's all the morning writing exercise is. 8 more minutes? All right. Can do. Then after this, we'll get back into the editing of Volume 2 of Deep Cuts. That is the main task, because really we only have 4 more days this month to work on that, to try and achieve our goal of finishing that edit by the end of the month. So we're going to continue trying to focus on that. Yes, I know it's tedious and monotonous and blah, 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 blah. You're not wrong, but it's the project we're focusing on. So we're going to keep plugging away at it until it's done. Because that's the point of this, is actually being able to write the end on a thing. Even if it's, just metaphorically. Because the entire point of this exercise, this office hours exercise, is to work on finishing the stuff that has gone unfinished for so long. So it'd be really cool to be able to wrap up a project like finishing the edit and organization and just finishing Volume 2 of Deep Cuts. That would be really cool because, as we've chronicled, I've got like 13 books in the queue right now, which is fucking batshit. But that's where we stand. And if we can get one done, that means we only have 12. So, if we can do this a month and a half at a time, in a couple years, we'll be caught up with that bunch of my projects and still have a bunch still. I could do this every day for several years and still not catch up on everything on the pile. But that's okay, because we will have done some of it, and that's the point. We can't do all of it at once. It's gradual progress. So, let's resume this clickety-clack nonsense. Well, yeah, just not starting anything new is good. Hey, Law's alive! She's over in Twitch. Aaron is still over in Facebook. So I'm bringing all the chats together. Here, see, I'll show you. Look, see, this is everybody. See? She's alive! And Alyssa's here too, and Aaron, and we had Chi-Chi earlier. Oh, stack of index cards. Boof. I pared that down a while ago too. Where's my stack of index cards? Since La has called me out on it. Is that it? Try not to knock over my lighting rig while I'm reaching over into my abyss. Let's see. So, technically, these all represent an individual project. Huh? 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 They used to reside on a corkboard that's sitting over there empty now. So we got theater, we got streaming, we got taxes, all this sort of stuff, the Chic End, Podfest, got daily responsibilities, we got daily activities, there's Stab, what's down here, VFOC Best of, Volumes 1 through question mark, who knows, Toad Song video for Justin, I still have to make that, Wrestling Figure Show, I'm going to do that, Tier 1, Tier 2, back burner, Beacano. It's an idea for a movie of a volcano that erupts bees. That exists in my mind. Future Shocks. I want to write a short for Future Shock. It's a feature in the 2000 AD magazine. Way West. I had an idea for a Western that I can't even fucking remember what it was. Syndicate stuff is still on the plate back there. Yeah, all of these. These are all individual projects. Flipping through again, what do we got? Daily writing exercises, sure. Keyboard, learning how to play keyboard. Yeah, that's on there. Deep cuts, see? If I Were Me, that's one of the novels that we're working on as well. Puppets show, it's my dollar store hand puppets that I want to turn into like a Syphil and Ollie type show. A Year in Happy Valley, that's my 366 page Happy Valley book that I did one daily comic for an entire year in 2008. Parts Unknown, that's multiple projects. So, yeah. This is partly why Office Hours exists. Almost entirely why Office Hours exists. It's Stab Comedy on Twitch, Aaron. Yeah, the index cards were purposely so that I could put them up. Like I would make an index card, and then I would have bullet points for the things that needed to get done. So here's daily responsibilities, and there's the things that would go into that. This stack used to be bigger because each of these project cards had a card with, these are the next steps to do on this project. And I weeded those out. So this would have been twice or 3 times as thick. This is just the individual projects. So, yeah. And then I put them up on the cork board to be a constant reminder and to shame myself into hopefully looking up and seeing, oh, that's the shit I should be doing. It didn't really work. It's pretty easy to ignore. But that's another step along the journey of trying to get more productive. All right, well, that one's empty. And I said I was thinking about making this a 2-can morning. So let's follow my nose to the next can. See, I don't know what any of this means. This says there's 6 watching here. This says there's 2. Who knows what's accurate? I'm trying not to get bogged down in that sort of stuff anymore. Timer is almost done. Hey, Erin's here now. Woo! She's with the cool kids on Twitch. Yeah, and now you can follow Lobster Dust. All right. Well, I mean, I'm just going to be editing. Oh, shit. Did Aaron follow, too? Yeah. Oh, that makes Aaron 300. We finally got to 300. Oh, shit. Every day I'm hustling. Yeah, is Aaron our 300th? Should be. Let's refresh this just to see. Got a hair in my mouth. What's that? Hey, 300. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, and now everything's going on at once. Getting a text. Oh, Redbox trying to reel me back into that shit. All right. We got to pause the music between blocks. So let's pause that. And, yeah. I'm going to grab the second can and then come back and launch into some editing. You don't have to be that sober for editing, do you? I don't know. We'll see. If I was going to leave, I should have left music on. What the hell am I even doing? What kind of host am I? All right. Big dummy. Big dumb stupid head. Is that any way to treat me? All right. So, yeah, the main project that we've been working on for the last, what have we been doing this 6 weeks? Is, here, let me pull this up so you can actually see what's going on. Change from Chrome to Capture. There we are. I've been working on editing, formatting Volume 2 of Deep Cuts so that this bad boy can have a friend on the bookshelf. Like I've chronicled several times, too many times over the last month and a half. There's the first one, if you want to see that again. I have probably at least 4, if not 5 more of these. These are collections of my material from the Stab Show. And I collect like 100 prompts each and collect them into a book form. I've only deemed about 40 to 50% of the stuff that I've written over the last 7.5 years worth even considering for books. And there's at least 500 right now, just waiting. Well, 400 more, at least, just waiting to get pieced together into their own volumes. And that's what we've been working on most of this last month and a half, is formatting all of Volume 2. So right now, we are about 20 prompts in, cleaning up, proofing Volume 2. We did baseball blue jeans. We did Explain It To Me. So I was just making sure the headers and footers are right. I'm going through and working on, spelling and punctuation to the best of my ability, which is not much, given how bad a speller I am and how bad I am with just basic English language rules and that sort of stuff. Breastfeed Delphier. See, this is the thing. This is why I wouldn't subject anyone else to trying to edit any of my stuff, because you see all these marks up here in Word that says this is wrong. I did this one yesterday, and I said this is all right. So why would I expect anyone to read this and have any idea what I intentionally did and what I fucked up? So I was actually going to go through, because we just did a stage reading of this yesterday. And when I do an actual reading of the prompt, I'm not focused as much on the technical nuances. So we were going to go through and reread this one, just a straight read, to see if I had everything the way I wanted to, and then we're on to the next one. So that's where we are this morning. So grab your own project, whatever you want to be working in this next 25 minutes. Let's get Tibby jamming again. And every time I start it back up, I like to share out the link again. I don't need to put like 5 links into Facebook like I did yesterday, so we'll just drop it in Twitch here again. But we are listening to Lobster Dust in the background. to help properly replicate the sound of the desert. That's why I'm dressed up in my gear and my swag. Because we should be in the middle of build week, and we're not, and that's sort of sad. And I guess Tuesday is carpet day, so I'd be actually fairly clean today, because we're rewarded with a shower after we do carpet day, and it's pretty nice. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it's Tuesday or Wednesday, but Chi-Chi, I believe, said it was Tuesday. Oh, well, yeah, but we get you're making it hail on us, Aaron. We get a little bit. That's true. Oh, you're right. I should have something else like going in the background. Something completely different. Like the droning of a Tibetan wailing. But yeah, you're absolutely right. To properly replicate it, we should have 2 or 3, at least 3 different streams battling. Yeah. You should. Woo! If we're really going to replicate the experience. Allah is right on with all of that. All right, timer, start. We're getting behind. Grab a project. You've got 25 minutes on the clock again. Let's get back to work. So, this read is not going to be as fun as yesterday when I read it in character. Now I have to actually read it because, I mean, these are just going to be in print. The page is going to have to speak for itself. I'm not going to be there to be able to read all these things in my hilarious variety of voices. These things are going to have to be able to stand up on their own just on the page. So I have to make sure that they do. Oh, man, a toucan morning. This is what we're doing? Woo! All right. Hey there. Yes, Pally. You ever heard a breastfeed Adelphier? Yeah, you don't look like you have. That's for shit. Yeah. You like good food? You ever had a breastfeed Adelphier cheesesteak? Unless you've been to breastfeed Adelphier, you ain't. Best place to get one. See, I feel like, and again, I don't know the best use of all of the tools. I feel like this is technically a parenthetical sort of, but it's not. It's an interjection. I like to use a little dash break, instead of a comma necessarily. Best place to get one, and Daryl's going to argue with me. Again, I don't know the most proper use of any of these tools. I enjoy words. I just never studied very well on how exactly to assemble them. But I says the best place to get an authentic breastfeed Adelphier cheesesteak is Dottie's Danglers. Daryl's going to try and tell you to go to Maria Teets, but the steak at Teets ain't been good since I was a kid, and Dottie makes her own whiz. You ain't had a cheesesteak till you had it with Dottie's own homemade whiz. Oh, I enjoy my stupidity. Grammar-wise, it should be an M dash. Get an M dash. M dash is a little bigger. So is it? I mean, I'm doing 2 dashes, and that's making this dash. Is it supposed to be 3? Because I always use just the 2 dash thing, and then it turns it into this. Like 1 dash is just that. Oh wait. Oh yeah, there it is. So 1 dash. So I usually do 2. Should I be doing 2? Looks right. Should it be 3? Oh, you've reached the point in the editing that's actually that can be somewhat entertaining, because I'll be going through and actually reading these prompts, like I did real real reads. Hold on. I'm going to copy and paste it, see if it recognizes it. Ah! That's a whole thing. Is there a way to pull that up within Word? Or have you just unleashed some madness on me? So is there like a hotkey for inserting this for realsies M dash? But at least I was trying to use the proper form, right? I was doing it right. I like assurance that in my limited knowledge I was actually trying to do something correct. Oh, well that's awesome. I appreciate it. Okay, back to it. What do you want? You want to catch a ball game? You want some basketball? Seems like I should throw a question mark in there too. Go see the Nips play down at the Speculum. Baseball? Yeah, sure. Maybe the Areolas are bums this year, but they's our bums. Football? The Philadelphia speckled boobies might make the playoffs this year. And that's something. I mean, it ain't nothing, right? Okay. Seems like that should be. And that's something. It's either a semicolon or a period. I don't know. I'm going to liberally use the semicolon in this volume. Oh, you're more into the touristy shit? That's fine. Whatever you want. We got culture just leaking out our chests. Seems like there should be a here. We got culture just leaking out our chests here in Philadelphia. Come on downtown and walk around one of our 7 maternity bra museums. Maybe get some lunch. Then go take the family to see the big cracked Liberty Titty. Whatever you're looking for, we got it here. Yeah, alright. And whether it's an A, B, C, or double D, your cup's gonna runneth over with class here in the city of motherly love. Colon? I don't know. I'm going overboard with frou-frou punctuation. Oh, shit! M dash. Well, I appreciate the detail-oriented. I could use a little bit more of that. That's why I'm asking. I'm trying to correct some of my my shit. How to access the elusive M dash. That one right there. Okay. Windows. Do I have to go to like the character fucking map and everything? What the hell? What the butts? Jeez. Okay, well, let's see. So, Windows and period? I don't know why you gotta say dot, but whatever. So, that? Nope. Is it Alt? Is it Control? Because it's not Window. Eat your shortcuts. Do I have to do them at the exact same time instead of one? Nope. You know what? I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing the double hyphen. I tried. I really tried. Okay. Hold on. Oh, yeah. That's just calling up a character map. So Alt 0151. Oh, what's the difference between an M and an N dash? Oh, shit. Now you've added 2 whole new things to my brain. Hey, Germanic Ogre. Good morning. It's been pretty good. I'm a can and a half in. I don't know if you've been here the rest of this week. I can explain all of this. So we're supposed to be out in the desert. We're supposed to be out in the desert almost a week now. We were supposed to have left last Friday. So we're in the middle of build week. So that's why I'm in my traditional burn garb, my split shirts, and I'm all swagged out. I'm wearing 4 pieces of swag a day, some bracelets, and I'm pulling up Lobster Dust as our background music mix here. So just to make it more authentic. So we're recreating the desert. Alyssa, I asked you a goddamn question. What's the difference between an M dash and an N dash? You started this. You opened this goddamn can. All right, where was I? So it's 0151 and 0150. Okay. I know how to do those. Oh, shit. We got wooed. Wasn't expecting that, even though she told me it was coming. Alt 0151. Oh, wait. There it is. So Alt 0151 and Alt 0150. That's just a hyphen. Don't try and... Ugh. All right. Yeah, because I can still remember the copyright symbol. 0169. I used to use that a lot. For gags. All right, 0151. Wait. Do it right. Oh, no. I locked it down. What have I done? No, that was wrong. Oh, shit. Something horribly wrong has happened. There we are. There we are. Now I'm going to use that. But shit, that means I have to go back through and change all of my dashes to M dashes. Oh, what's happened? That was a good woo. I don't know how well it translated. Oh, Aaron heard it apparently. So, oh, okay. N dashes. Okay. Yeah, M dash. Okay. Cool. Got it. Oh, I'm not going to read these I'm not going to read either of the... No, okay, I'll read them. We're learning. It's a day of learning. And now I know 0151 is an M dash. I don't. Stop that. I'm not going to subscribe to your business. Oh, I hate this fun fact. It has turned me off of this entirely. The N dash is the width of the letter N. Well, the M dash is the width of the letter M. You son of a bitch. Can be used in place of commas, colons, semicolons, parentheses. See? I've been using this correctly without even knowing it. Awesome. Mainly use set a phrase apart. I've been using it, but I like to put a space between the two sides. Should I not be? It looks cleaner with a space between the two sides. I'm going to keep that. I appreciate it. I'm fully on board with this. I like being confirmed that I've sort of been... Oh, style thing? Yeah, okay, cool. I like that I've sort of been accidentally doing things properly without strictly knowing I was doing it properly. I instinctively felt like I was doing it right. So it's good to have this confirmation. And now I know how to make the actual thing instead of faking it with just a double hyphen. Cool. All right. Well, moving on. So far in this 13 minutes, I've reread something that I did yesterday and learned how to make a proper double hyphen. All right, reorganization FAQ. This actually works out great. This actually works out great, as the office of FAQ was just briefly touched upon in my last prompt. I could take that out, but it exists. You see, FAQ stands for Future Awesomeness Quantifiers. Uh-oh. You guys don't seem to be here. Oh, dang it. I had the music turned down this whole time? Why would I have done something like that? You guys have been missing the music all this damn time. Sorry about that. I don't know why I turned the audio down. You should have told me there was no music. I blame you, frankly. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Want to know how awesome something is? You can't. You'll only know in the future just how awesome the thing you love is now, or was then, which is now for you, but will be then. How awesome am I? Too soon to know. How awesome are you? We'll see. How awesome was Gandhi? Some. How awesome was the Megalodon? Super freaking awesome. How awesome will Jurassic World 3 Megalodon Rising be? Who the fuck knows? That's in the future, and also made up in a made-up future. But if they had to guess, they wouldn't. They don't guess. They fucking quantify. That apple you had for lunch? Not awesome yet. Apple computers? Arguably awesome. The apple from the tree of knowledge? Biblically awesome. Later? Now? Then? Awesome. The office of future awesomeness quantifiers. Unless you've already been to the future, you shut right the fuck up right the fuck now. God, I enjoyed the future awesomeness quantifiers. But you can't. The future is awesome thing now. Or was then, which is now for you. But it'll be then. How awesome am I? Too soon to know. How awesome are you? We'll see. I could break all of these up into their own lines, but that seems indulgent. But some of these prompts are formatted the way that they are because I wanted them to just fit on one page so that I could read it all easily. Like Showtime. Oh, yeah, I like the space. I prefer the space on either side. Okay. So the question is, does this need to be broken up, line by line? How awesome am I? Too soon to know. How awesome are you? It feels like it should. Otherwise, it's just a packed paragraph. I think I might have just formatted it this way. That means I'm going to have to change all of the page numbers after this. Which, but I'm going to do it. Oops. Okay. Because, see, I broke these up into their own lines, so clearly these probably should have been their own lines, too. Yep, I have now fucked my entire table of contents from page 33 on. It's worth it.
I hope you're enjoying all this.
Lobster dust. Don't clear your throat into the mic. What are we doing? Just keep the tracks coming. Keep Tibby looking cute. Keep the tracks coming. I chose you specifically because you rarely spoke on your stream. Okay. Trial of Matt Tracker. On this date, 1990, pop group Milli Vanilli are stripped of their Grammy Award because the duo did not sing on all of their that seems like that should be in quotes. I don't know that specifically. Girl You Know It's True album. Also on this date, Judge Judy's husband, American judge and author Jerry Scheinlin, yeah, that's right, was born. What did you do to recognize the aforementioned? Oops, I was a little off center. Well, it's funny how this worked out. I'm actually in the process of moving right now. And while going through some of my old things, I just happened to stumble upon a handwritten court report transcript from a trial the 12-year-old me conducted in 1990. Oh, I see what I did there. There were also some courtroom sketches, including what seemed to depict the trial taking place on the 50-yard line at RFK Stadium. Taking place on the 50-yard line at RFK Stadium during what seemed to be a ninja rocket fight. But I'm fairly certain I've never been to Washington, D.C., and some creative license may have been taken. Ladies and gentlemen of this court, in light of the overwhelming evidence presented here today by Gumby and his crack legal team of GoBots, my decision seems to be an easy one. Matt Tracker, you're being tried here today in Jesse Jones's awesome court of rad justice on the charge that in all of your adventures that you have had in my bedroom and front yard, your voice has been provided by Mr. Jones himself this entire time. Most damning of evidence being your own silence when called to the stand to defend yourself here today. When the Dinobots invaded the park last spring, She-Ra and Rainbow Bright trusted that you were the only ones who could save the Play-Doh picnic. Never known how to spell picnic the first time. And you did. And no one questioned your command when you led the survivors of the collapsed pillow fort across the jump rope strung between the couch and the kitchen table. But today, you stand revealed to be no more than an instrument for a lonely, over-imaginative preteen. Well, it seems like that should be an end of the sentence. I'm just glad that I wasn't able to save up more allowance and that the rest of your mobile armored strike command can't be here to see this. And somehow I almost missed the two thes again. I believe in you. You and all of your fighting force. Man-at-Arms, Jem, Panthro, Starscream, the Green Lion, Sergeant Slaughter, and Zaymot. Even reserve members, Funshine Bear, the Glowworm, and the Noid with Voltron's sword. But now, given these despicable accusations, I'm not sure what to believe in anymore. Any more is one word too? I just don't know how to spell at all. Tibby does look a lot like Sneaks. She is an adorable kitty cat. With her own PayPal, paypal.me/Tibby is cute. Alright. But in light of your service to this bedroom, the testimony of the last remaining pieces of my Optimus Prime on your behalf, and the mostly accidental discovery I made this Halloween while eating candy in bed, were experimenting with a fun-sized Milk Duds box, which curiosity and personal exploration led me to open at both ends, and ultimately prompting me to discover my new favorite toy. Your sentence is hereby commuted. Live your service bedroom. Testimony of the last remaining piece of my and the most mostly accidental discovery. I made this Halloween while eating candy in bed. Or experimentation with fun. Structure of the sentence. Accidental discovery made this Halloween while eating candy in bed. While experimentation. Where experimentation with a fun-sized Milk Duds box. Which curiosity... that's where... Okay, I think that works. I think that's proper. Or a reasonable facsimile of proper. Oh shit, 1 more minute. Okay. And again, we're going to wind up at 10:40. Not quite enough time for 3 blocks. That's alright, we're going to do what we can. Top 5 Google searches of Iron Mike Sharp. You're goddamn right it is. Uh-oh. We lost our footer. I thought I fixed all of this. Come on. You're supposed to be 9, though. Come on. There you go. That's weird. Oh, that just disappeared. Ugh. Been dealing with this the whole damn time. Oh, excuse me. Please compose the top 5 Google searches from the perspective of your favorite recently deceased celebrity. If they could search Google from the great beyond, what would they search? I chose, as should be obvious, Iron Mike Sharp. What is the minimum amount of time someone should have to wear a cast on their forearm? Which cloud is that coward Nick Bockwinkel hiding under? What is the maximum amount of time someone can wear a cast on their forearm? Wait. Did I really repeat the same thing? Oh, the minimum time. What is the maximum amount? I should capitalize that for my own benefit. Did we lose the track? There we go. Got a delicate connection for my my line in. Okay, let's finish this one up. So I should definitely capitalize if I've got minimum amount, and because I missed it and I wrote the damn thing. What's the minimum amount of time? What's the maximum amount of time? Would anyone in a comedy at a podcast taping have any idea who I was if, say, one of the participants were dependent an entire segment's success upon referencing me? Turns out they did not. Is anyone even going to bother updating my Wikipedia page to past tense? And yes, finally, the day before the show, or the morning of the show, someone finally updated it. Okay, well, that's a couple pages in, except that's now on page 37. So we have to make that change. Wait. Oh, breastfeed Delphier. FAQ. There we go. So that's 35. And that's 37. And then it's just anarchy from then on out. I'll update it as necessary. Cool. Okay. Well, we're between blocks, but given that it's 44, 2 25-minute blocks, that's 50 minutes. That.
So yeah, that was like my first.
Yeah, we're only going to be able to get the. Oh shit! I'm surprised every time. I should. Maybe tomorrow I'll have another something playing in another corner of the room too, just so we can have that overlap. Got to make it more authentic.
That's more your style.
All right. You know what? I'm not even going to stop. We're just going to... Aaron seems to have heard it, so I think you got it. It's not supposed to be overpowering. You're just supposed to hear it down the street, like blocks and blocks away. So I think you're nailing it. All right, next time we're on. I don't even have time for breaks. We're just going to plow back into it. Grab project, get back to work. Nose, grindstone, go. More careful. Sorry. Okay. So we did Iron Mike Sharp. Location, location, location. Don Lorenzo's traditional old world sushi cuisine. And apparently, that's not how you spell cuisine, but I'm keeping it. Oh, see, it's getting warm. It's the appropriate approximated temperature. You are opening a monster-themed sushi restaurant in Idaho. Hey, excuse me. No disrespect. Can I talk to you for a second? Yeah. Oh, hey, yeah, you. Who the fuck you think I'm talking to? Can I talk to you for a second? Yeah. Hey, so, when you think Idaho, what do you think first? What's the first thing come to mind? And just know that if you fucking think potato, I'll stab your mother. Okay, we clear? Stab your fucking mother if there's a potato in your fucking head right now. Alright? What you mean to think, my friend, what you mean to think is sushi. You giving me an eyeball? Huh? You giving me an eyeball? I'll take your fucking eyeball. You got me? You better believe that, you fucking schmooly. Now I'm gonna let your disbelief slide for a second out of respect while I explain something to you. Idaho sushi, yeah, not for nothing, but the Port of Lewiston is the farthest inland port on the west coast. So yeah, you might think Idaho sushi, that sounds as appealing as Nebraska crab. But let me tell you, Pally, Nebraska, they know a thing or two about sea crustacean. You hear? Now you don't gotta believe me, but I would if I was you. So what do you want, huh? You want makazushi? Huh? Makazushi, yeah? We got futomaki. We got hosomaki. Eh? We got all that shit. Even give you uramaki. If that's the kind of shit you go for, you fucking animal. Wait, what's that? Excuse me? The fuck did you just say, huh? You don't know what kind it's called? You just like them thin little strips of raw meat and fish? No, hold on. Let me get this straight. You want the thin little strips of raw meat and fish, huh? Yeah? Fuck you! That's fucking sashimi, you stupid fuck! You get the fuck out of here and forget you ever heard the name Don Lorenzo's traditional old world sushi cuisine. 'Cause I swear to Christ, if I ever see you around here again, what's your name? Doug? Doug, if I ever see you around here again, you're gonna be we're gonna be serving fresh Doug rolls for a week, you stupid fuck. And you don't gotta believe me, Doug. You don't gotta believe me. But I would if I was you. I forgot how dumb and fun Don Lorenzo's traditional old world sushi cuisine was. You don't have to do anything. I'd prefer to be in bed. Alright, now we'll actually go through and give it a technical read. I just like to give the actual stage reading of these things. 'Cause it's fun. Hey, excuse me? No disrespect. Can I talk to you for a second? Yeah. Hey, yeah, you. Who the fuck you think I'm talking to? Can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, hey, so, when you think Idaho, what do you think first? And yes, I'm leaving first. That is the proper spelling of first. What's the first thing come to mind? See, I even used it here. And just know that if you fucking think potato, I'll stab your mother. Okay? We clear? Stab your fucking mother if there's a potato in your fucking head right now. Alright? What you mean to think, my friend, what you mean to think is sushi. You give me an eyeball? Huh? You give me an eyeball? You give me an eyeball, I'll take your fucking eyeball. You got me? You better believe that, you fucking schmooly. Now I'm gonna let your disbelief slide for a second out of respect. I'm gonna let it slide out of respect while I explain something to you. Don't gotta add extra commas. Let's settle down with the commas. Idaho sushi? Yeah. Not for nothing, but the Port of Lewiston is the farthest inland Pacific port on the west coast. So yeah, you might think, Idaho sushi, that sounds as appetizing as Nebraska crab. But let me tell you what, Pally. Seems like there should be a what there. Let me tell you what, Pally. Nebraska, they know a thing or two about sea crustacean. You hear? Now you don't gotta believe me, but I would if I was you. It's fun that this one is also in the same, and only a couple removed from Creed, which is a similar voice, and I forgot that I used this a couple times. I thought, I mean, it's not the same. It's not quite strictly, but it is very much the same. So it's fun that they're close. I don't know if anybody's going to hear it in their head, but they might. So what do you think? Huh? You want makizushi? Makizushi? Huh? Makizushi? Yeah? We got futomaki. We got hosomaki. We got all that shit. Even give you uramaki if that's the kind of shit you go for, you fucking animal. Wait, what's that? Excuse me? The fuck did you just say? Huh? You don't know what kind it's called? You just like them thin strips of raw meat and fish? No, hold on. Let me get this straight. You want the thin little strips of raw meat and fish? Huh? Yeah? You fuck? That's fucking sashimi, you stupid fuck. You get the fuck out of here. You get the fuck out of here. And forget you ever heard the name Don Lorenzo Traditional Old World Sushi. Because I swear to Christ, if I ever see you around here again. What's your name? Doug? If I see you around here again, we're going to be serving fresh Doug rolls for a week, you stupid fuck. Alright, cool. I think that's clean. I like breaking out schmooly every once in a while. I don't even know if it's a thing. But schmooly is fun. Alright. Where are we? 16, 17 minutes? Okay. Chinese WeChat murder. Oh. I'm glad there's been a shift in things. On Sunday, in China's southern region of Guangxi, authorities picked up a young man who allegedly killed his girlfriend, then posted a photo of himself lying next to her corpse on the social network WeChat. This is fun for a comedy show. You've got disgusting mail. I think I get now why their social media is so restricted. Okay? 21 gun salute. Crazy foreigner. Over here, crimes of passion have real body counts. I used real as one syllable. I think that works. Funnyoffish.com. Tinder in China. Much more severe. Left swipe there is across the throat. There we are. Got it. Oh, we're missing the fucking page number there too. What's going on with the page numbers? Why have they disappeared? There we go. Just linking to previous. That works. Okay. What is this weird Sting nonsense going on? Is that not even Sting? It just sounds like... No, it is Sting. Okay. You silly cat. Oh, no. The TV went away. It's just a weird mix. It just caught me sideways. Celebration time. Absolute safety to the extreme. On this date, 2012, Ivar Iverson, Norwegian canoe racer, got all dead. But then, on this very date, 1909, the first automobile race at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway took place. What about these? Ivar Iverson was a world champion sprint canoeer. Meanwhile, the international... it seems like that should be another sentence. Meanwhile, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway has claimed 73 lives since its opening. I once threw my back out brushing my teeth. So I chose to celebrate this day by keeping as perfectly still as possible and living my life in absolute safety. To the extreme! Woke up around 9 and engaged in my customary digit and extremities check. Making sure that everything that was in working order when I went to sleep still checked out when I woke up. And good news! All 11 toes and 5 nipples were present and accounted for when my check was completed at around 10:45. Wait. Ugh. This is not good. And good news! All 11 toes and 5 nipples were present and accounted for. Ah, I get it. There. So when my check was completed around 10:45, I decided to reward myself with a celebratory nap. Sometime after 2, I gently eased myself out of bed and into my around-the-house orb, which I roll around in while at home. Making my way to the kitchen, I prepared myself some breakfast. All of my meals for today were left out overnight, each individually wrapped in damp paper towels to provide just the right temperature and consistency for safe chewing and digestion. I then moved my bowels into the same paper towel that had previously held my breakfast, folded the dime-sized fecal pellet into the towel, and added it to my collection in the backyard. Then, after slipping into my lead apron, I signed into my AOL account. Should that be all caps? It seems to think it should. Yeah. And downloaded tonight's stab material, which I routinely have written for me by the first creative writer I find on Fiverr.com, with a cartoon animal as their profile picture. This week was Story Jenny 91. Thank you, Story Jenny. Or thank you, Jenny. Oh, dang it, there's another phantom page break in here. Shit. This might have thrown off my page count anyway. And from there I hopped into my hot air balloon, which I rode from Rancho to Midtown, the whole way never more than 3 feet off the ground. And here I am. I do hope you'll excuse my lack of applause for everyone else on the panel today. It's just clapping makes my fingers shatter. Alright, well shit. Did I miss that earlier or did that respawn? God damn it. Okay. So, absolute safety to the extreme is on 41 and 42. Absolute safety to the extreme is on 41 and 42. Meaning this is on 40. And that's on 38. Well, we've still got an extra page in here, so I don't know what... I hate to think that these phantom page breaks are respawning. That would just be frustrating as hell. I thought I'd knocked all those out. Alright, well, let's see. NFL. NFL stands for Naturally Fermented Leavens. What's going on over here? Anything? No? Okay, cool. Oh, got an influx of folk. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Office Hours. There's a lot to explain. Now Laura complaining about missing all of the all the turnip spikes. Yeah, she missed them all yesterday. Welcome. Sorry, I get easily distracted. This is Office Hours. In case you're just joining us, in case you don't know anything about what's going on, again, I've got a lot to explain. Office Hours is, one, hi, I'm Jesse Jones, owner of Stab Comedy Theater. Stab Comedy Theater? Yes, Stab Comedy Theater. It's a independent alternative comedy theater in Sacramento, California. And since the middle of March, we've been streaming 7 days a week. Improv, stand-up, sketch, podcast, and gaming material. You can check out our full calendar of events at stabcomedytheater.com, or if you're on Twitch, which most of you are, just scroll down. The calendar is right below us. Office Hours is our little chunk of productivity time that I've carved out every weekday, 9:30 a.m. to noon. We work on projects. The timer there is for you to use to work on whatever project you'd like. I'm working on editing a book. All of this, well, we're in the middle of Build Week, or what should be Build Week, for that thing in the desert. We're not out in the desert, so we're trying to bring some of that desert home. So I'm dressed in my traditional burnin' garb, my split shirts that I've made myself, all of my swag, because I'm a swag whore, bracelets, the whole nine. So we're celebrating Build Week, and next week we'll be celebrating Event Week. And now you are completely brought up to speed, and by now you've probably all left. Oh no, you're still here? Good for you. So grab some work, keep at it. We've got 8.5 minutes left in this block. We might have time for 2 more blocks. We'll see. But I am working on editing Volume 2 of Deep Cuts. It's my book collection of the material that I've written for Stab, the podcast, over the last 7.5 years. So I'm just doing a proofreading pass right now to make sure that it all looks right. Naturally, it keeps surprising me every time. God damn it. And La is coming in to throw in random woos every once in a while to, again, help simulate the experience of being out in the desert, where you would just hear random woos out in the distance periodically. So she is nailing it. And back to the work. NFL stands for Naturally Fermented Leavens. Naturally Fermented Leavens is a brewing method handed down for generations by rural alcohol enthusiasts, by which, god damn it, I cannot read right now. Maybe it's because of these 2 cans. You know what? Don't blame the alcohol. It's irresponsible and rude. Naturally Fermented Leavens is a brewing method handed down for generations. There should probably be a comma there so I can regather my thoughts. By which rural alcohol enthusiasts allow gently flattened organic interstate produce, or roadkill, such as gray squirrel, possum, raccoon, or in some cases, briefly unobserved children, to settle naturally. That also seems like it should have one of our fancy new tools. Hey, what happened to my alt? To settle naturally into the street, absorbing the hints of moss, asphalt, and galvanized rubber over a period of weeks, sometimes months, until the mash has reached its peak. Yeah, you're right. Its peak of flavor and aroma. At which point, fourth generation certified moonshine technicians. See, it just seems like the amount of commas I want to put in here is too much. So I have to read this properly. Until the mash has reached its peak of flavor and aroma. At which point, 4th generation certified moonshine technicians. I could probably get rid of that and move it over here. 4th generation certified moonshine technicians remove the carcass or vessel and wring them out over heirloom mason jars, which, to ensure maximum flavor, have not been rinsed since the first half of the 20th century. I also discovered that NFL additionally stands for Nickelback Furniture Liquidators, a company that sells the furnishings and equipment of Nickelback's studio in order to support their Adderall addiction. And Never Force Lactation, a group of non-nursing women bringing awareness to a problem plaguing 1 in 83 sexually deviant couples. Alright, that's fine. That works. Well, good. That's exactly what I like hearing. What I don't like seeing is coming back to see that the audience has been halved since I went back to work. But you know what? Things happen. But yeah, that's exactly the point of this stream. Is to... Oh, I gotta drink some more. Is to encourage and support a creative space. So, awesome. I'm glad you joined us this morning, Baby Giraffe, and I'm glad that it's encouraging you to create. That's exactly what I'm hoping from this. So, perfect. And that's a natural transition to Google searches of Hugh Hefner's balls, because this is who we were. Top 5 Google searches of Hugh Hefner's balls. In honor of the Playboy Mansion selling for a whopping $100 million this past month, please compose the top 5 Google searches from the perspective of Hugh Hefner's balls. And enjoy these, and try not to think too hard about them. Easy home remedy for chlorine lemoning. Easy home remedy for weeping taint. Easy home remedy for lagoon balloon. Easy home remedy for human soupage. And easy home remedy for grotto rot. We'll just move on. Just try not to think about all of those things I just said. And you know, here's a sign of a healthy working environment. I was asked to write a vows to an asshole of myself when I'm being an asshole. Passive aggression is always the best form of encouragement. All right. So, how did I take this? Well, here's how I took it. Oh, I know that roll of the eyes. I get that exact same look when someone is being weirdly, unnecessarily passive-aggressive at the end of a show, just like completely out of nowhere. I mean, what was that about, right? You. Look at you. You magnificent specimen of masculinity. You're just the perfect representation of the height of what one man can accomplish with little to no expended effort, aren't you? People don't understand you. You are easily annoyed by others wasting your time. Are you easily annoyed by others wasting your time? Sure. Is there a crime in that? Do you have little to no patience for cutesy nonsense and aversion to over-exaggerated, aggressively upbeat personality types, and others' apparent utter lack of understanding of basic social cues? Of course you don't. Who the fuck does? Well-adjusted, perfectly happy people, comfortable in their own skin? Like, that's a thing. Your only problem, as far as I can tell, is your disinterest in any longer suffering fools gladly. And why should you? Fuck them. It just takes you a while to get comfortable with people, which at first glance might make you seem standoffish, aloof, or to some, who apparently host shows you're frequently on, asshole-ish. Is that fair? I don't think so. And I'm never going to tell you to smile if you're not, because who the fuck likes to be told that, right? I'm just going to say, hey, you're pretty awesome. And those who do get to know you see that. And they just want to take you home, peel off your... Oh, fuck, there's an audience here. Will you marry me? Will you me? Oh, okay. Will you marry me? I do. Good night. Yeah, see? You know, handled classy-like. That's on page 45. Because it's fun to be put in those positions. And absolute safety to the extreme is 2 pages, I believe. So that should be accurate. Okay. There we are. And did I hear the ding? I did. Alright, well, I'm going to take this opportunity to tinkle right quick. And then we'll get back to it. Probably just time for one more block. We'll see. But enjoy this wonderful mashup. From who? Well, funny I should ask. Oh, are we in a mute block? Yeah, we're in a mute block. From Lobster Dust and Tibby. Feel free to donate. I'll be right back. That actually does remind me. If you remember last week, I told you I was starting my year of eating and exercise and everything, because last Friday would have been the day that we would have been leaving for the desert, and it just so happened that last Thursday, August 20th, is the day that we will hopefully be leaving for the desert next year. So I thought, well, let's start an entire year of working on being the best I can and getting in the best shape that I can. And so I started last week with the goal of 3 simple steps that I'll add more to when I get everything else under control. But 3 things that I was going to stick to. 1800 to 2,000 calories a day. 10 to 15,000 steps a day. 80 to 120 ounces of water a day. In the last 6 days, I have nailed all of that. We're about 10,500 steps a day. Every day has been over 10,000. We've been averaging about 1,600 calories. And every day has been over 100 to 120 ounces of water. And this isn't a real number. We'll have a better real number next week. But in the last week, I've lost about 7.5 pounds. Now, again, that's not real because the day before I started the diet, I ate like a lunatic. So that skewed all of that. We'll get a better representation for how well this plan is doing next Wednesday when I weigh in again. Either way, that's still 11% towards my goal in 2% of the time. So we've still got 51 weeks to lose another 63 pounds, ideally. Entirely doable. It's 51 weeks, 63 pounds, entirely doable. But I wanted to use this, these 3 points as a baseline to show if you did nothing but these three things, eat less, move around more, drink more water, you could not help but lose weight. And there you go. There's my example, my first week. So the goal is to be in better than 2011 shape, which was my, if you know me on Facebook, my profile picture, all of those in the white coat mostly are from that year when that's pretty good shape, and I want to be at least as good, if not better, the next time we go out next year. Oh no! Oh yeah, you do have snacks. Yeah, Law said you found soy sauce good eats. They weren't at Oto's. That was disappointing. All right, let's get back to work. It looks like we've got time for one more block. And then I can just do a bunch of promo at the end of this. But music's still on. Timer is on. Grab a project. Be productive. I'm jumping back into this proofreading pass. Pickup lines from a typewriter from the 1940s. Pickup lines to or from person to thing. Write something better. Oh, yeah. So is this the first instance of pickup lines? Must be. So I have to write the intro. And I literally wrote, write something better for this later. Yeah, I guess this was the first pickup lines. So that means I have to do an intro. Okay. And I assume that's on page 46 now. So I have to write a new intro. The point of that, and I'll explain that, every time a prompt appears for the first time in the book, I like to give an explanation of what the prompt is, and just so when they pop up later, there's this base understanding of what each prompt is supposed to be about. So every time one appears for the first time in the book, I like to give it a proper sort of introduction. Pickup lines. Oh, that's what I... Okay, there. Nope, I don't want that capitalized. If I wanted to capitalize, I would have capitalized it. Stab host and... Dang it. Stop writing things over again that already exist. Alright, there we are. Also, should that apostrophe be there? I don't think so. Hey girl, you make my heart go clack, clack, clack. Nice. Are you a locksmith? Because I want to handle your keys. Your dad must have been a chainsaw, because every mistake I make with you is gonna be irreversible. I hope your paper holding carriage is sturdy, because when I get you home, I'm gonna ream you. Uh-huh. When we get together, your friends are gonna be calling the cops to report domestic violence constantly, because I know every time I finger you, I'm gonna leave a mark. Yeah. Pickup lines from a typewriter from the 1940s. Got it. You get it, right? We get it. All right. Thanks for joining me, folks. Glad to have you this morning. Hopefully you've been productive. We've indoctrinated one old friend here into the church of office hours. And really, that's all we're looking for, is trying to launch people back on the path of creative productivity. So I call today a win. Department of Tourism, say it to my face, Seville. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck did this guy just say? No, get off me, get off me! That clearly has to be capitalized. No, I'm cool. I don't know about this fuck, but I'm fucking cool as fuck. The fuck did you just say? No. He knows what the fuck he said. The fuck did you just say? Huh? I'm talking to you! What? What? Huh? You don't like a world-class public transportation system when you fucking see it? You fucking douchebag? No. Who the fuck are you? Where the fuck you get off? Not at any of our convenient bus or light rail stations, that's for fucking sure. No, bullshit. This fucking guy right here is bullshit. What? Where are you gonna find family-friendly nightlife like this? Fucking nowhere is where, you piece of garbage. Sure as shit not for these reasonable prices, wherever the fuck you think. Fuck you. No, you know what? Wait. Oh, that's probably supposed to be... Oh, shit. That's probably supposed to be, you know what. Oh, no, wait. Fuck you. No, you won't. I get what I did there. Fuck you. No, you won't. Where? Where? Huh? Where? Fucking where? No, I said it. Where? Where? Huh? Where? Fucking where? Huh? Huh? Yeah. Fucking nowhere is where. Fuck this guy. I'm gonna break his fucking face. Yeah, I'm gonna break your fucking face. You orphan. Wait. I'm gonna break your fucking face and orphan your fucking children. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Then the kind people in the city are gonna raise your fucking kid as their own, because this fucking place does that kind of shit. Because these is good fucking people is why. No, shut the fuck up. Because then your orphan children's gonna get a world-class education in our fucking charter schools and nationally recognized fucking junior college system. Yeah, how you fucking like that? Don't matter, you're fucking dead and your kids living better than they fucking deserve. Nah, you know what? You're not worth it. Yeah, nah. You're not worth it. And your fucking kids ain't worth it. And while our local law enforcement officials are fair and civic-minded, I don't want to have to bring those fucks into this bullshit. What am I missing? My phone's just lighting up. So fuck you. You're lucky. You're fucking lucky. Oh, we're missing a... You're fucking lucky. Count your fucking blessings tonight, you pal. Because you just dodged a fucking beating. Yeah. Fucking come back soon, dick. Yeah. Take three chances to spell dick correctly. It's just another text. Well, there's one from Redbox. Is there another one? Oh, I got a couple. Oh, Chris with his update because we're weight loss accountability buddies. Wait, this is a weird mix going on here. This is a weird creep. What's going on here? Huh. Interesting. Well, you want to hear more stuff like this? Check out Lobster Dust. Usually streaming, I believe, 6 p.m. To 9 p.m. nightly. Let's see if that's correct. Where's your schedule? I know you posted something. I'm not going to get into it. But yeah, check out Lobster Dust. It's always fun. Just put it in the background like I'm doing right here. But just in your normal life. It's a lot of fun. Some good stuff. And just watch a cat on the internet, because that's where cats live. Nope. Sorry. I need to make a correction to an event. Somebody gave me a heads up that I might have put it in incorrectly. So let me take a look at that. This is, I mean, as much as I enjoy Creep, I like the weirdness that's gone on here. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Sold. Box it up. All right. And this way, I also get to walk you through what's coming up on Stab. Tonight, Inside the Box, with me, it's our Jackbox Party Pack Party Play Party Party. That's at 5 to 8. Then, following that, Animal Gossing with Emma and Becky. It's the Animal Crossing Gossip Show. Then, tomorrow, Thursday, it's Fill My Heart at 4. 6 o'clock Dad Rock at 6. And the Stab Show at 8. But we have a special stream from the Banditos National Committee. You know what? I want to make sure I'm giving them all proper respect. Oh, shit. An art car is driving by. Law is doing great. Helping to properly represent the atmosphere. We just had an art car drive-by. Zexy Banditos National Convention. That's going to be streaming. You know what? Let's accept that. I know. I heard it. I heard it go by. They'll be streaming their national convention closer to like 7:05, 7:10. But they've got it set here for 7. Oh, there we go. They actually changed it. 7:05. Where they will be, I guess, nominating Kevin Scott Brown as their candidate for host of Stab. I don't get what's going on. But you know, tune in. We're giving fair, equal coverage to everyone. So that will be at 7:05 between 6 o'clock Dad Rock and the Stab Show at 8. Back to the actual schedule of events. You should check out the Stab Show at 8 on Thursday, tomorrow, because it is a goddamn powerhouse lineup. Alfonso Portela, Bill Wallace, Tyler Kinney. It's going to be bonkers. And yeah, I understand it's a sausage fest. I'm sorry. I always like to maintain a balance of ladies, but we just missed it on that one. But next week, it'll be Michelle Petro, Patrick Rogers, and Alyssa Cowan. So we're making it up. Oh, there it is. See, now it's on the schedule. There you go, guys. What I was getting to, was changing the time for regular exclusive blend. It does say 8 o'clock. That's supposed to be 8:30. So, not surprising that that mistake was made. Let's change that to 8:30. Lots of fun. Regular exclusive blend was one of the first shows that we transitioned to Zoom, and it was good right out the gate. So good. So check out another edition of Regular Exclusive Blend this Saturday, 8:30. Welcome back in, another bump of folk. Thanks for joining us. We're about wrapping up. We've got another half hour left in this stream. We've got about 10 more minutes. I'll get back to this work. I just got distracted by other work, so that's good. We're into celebration time booze science. So right now I'm doing a pass, a proofreading pass on Volume 2 of my book, Deep Cuts. All of the best of my material from the Stab Show. Check out Stab on iTunes, Spotify, Podknife. It's a show called Stab. You should obviously be listening to it on Podknife. All right. Celebration time, booze science. On this date, 1933, Franklin Delano Roosevelt makes wine and beer with up to 3.2% alcohol legal. What was even the point? Also on this very date, 1960, first patent, this has been empty for a while. First patent for lasers granted to Arthur Schawlow and Charles Townes. How did you celebrate the aforementioned events in tandem? So, it's no secret that alcohol consumption and creative thinking have long been scientifically linked. If this stream proves nothing, let it be that. Originally cited in an 1892 study by physicist Kruger Bittenholm titled "Boozy Yum Yums Make My Think Brain Work More Goodly." Originally cited... Oh, okay, I see. So it's clearly no coincidence that less than 30 years after FDR's booze decision, lasers were getting patented. That is a one-to-one direct cause and effect. That's science. Ask any science book. They'll tell you. And so it is with that fact in mind that I set out to spend the day celebrating the awesome science-enhancing powers unlocked by a liberal sprinkling of tasty giggle juice. Experiment 1. Robotics plus a fifth of scotch. Result. I built a robot named Fartmouth and programmed it to fart into its own mouth. The construction and programming of the robot actually took very little time. The majority of the time spent on this project, was me just laughing hysterically every time Fartmouth farted into its mouth. And if I didn't have to be here right now, you'd be damn sure I'd be there watching that still. Experiment 2. Linguistics plus Jell-O shots. Result. After consuming 3 large baking sheets full of Jell-O shots, I found that I was able to understand and communicate with my houseplants and transcribe their entire ficus and transcribe the entire ficus alphabet. No? Wait. Did I misspell ficus? No. Come on, connection. Oh. Alright. Transcribe the entire ficus alphabet using the brightly colored, non-Newtonian, capitalized? Yeah. Shards I was soon machine gunning from my esophagus. Yeah. Experiment 3, quantum physics plus wormwood absinthe. I punched a hole through time, and then I punched me punching that hole and blew up the sun. I will be publishing all these findings and so many more in my latest article, I Fucking Love You, Man, appearing in respective scientific journals nationwide. Okay, cool. All right, we're 50 pages in. What has happened to my audio? I need to pop back in so it knows I'm still listening. Oh no, we're in a mute block. We're in a mute block. Skip. There we are. Oh. That's a fun mix. Lobster dust. You've done it again. All right, back to it. Because the timer is probably, well, we got 6 minutes. You know what? Stop. Restart. We're doing one more block. It's 25 minutes will get us right to the top of the hour. Oh, we just shook it up. Let's do it. Grab a project. Get to work. Write an erotic poem about a messy thrones. Gas station nightmare. No choice. Speckled with flakes. Red, gold, tan. That should be, let's do it this way. Red, gold, tan. Which came from where? Which came when? The sink doesn't work. Then why is everything wet? That should be. Crudely carved obscenities. No, fuck you. I'm here to see him, though. Can I still call Jill for a good time? Whose mother is she now? Grandmother? Out of sensitivity, I'll skip the next 2 lines. I mean, it's what you'll find in a gas station bathroom. I'm just reporting the news. Have you been back to read the news, Mike? Is it true, Mike? Oh, and proudly proclaim your greatness. Fuck me? Yeah, you're right. I didn't even hover. Fuck me. Alright. I'm an artist. Topical IQ challenge, how to stab a Jew. Yeah. I don't like these. I don't like some of these. This is why they're in the middle. I don't like some of these. I don't like the prompt on some of these. What I did with them is another thing. But some of these things are just, why are we doing this? Alright. That art car drive-by was fun. Speaking before the United Nations Security Council, during an emergency meeting, the new Israeli ambassador, Danny Danon, displayed a Palestinian diagram meant to incite violence, entitled How to Stab a Jew. I'm just going to assume this is good. I don't want to do this. Eminem, that's why I chased How to Stab a Jew with one of the most innocent, wonderful ones that I could come up with. It's Mutts and Magic. I'm so glad you asked, John. You see, Eminem is actually the hip tween shorthand slang that we at Millennial Productions expect will soon be attached to hashtags and Twittered Instagrams. As part of our viral, synergistic social media integrated awareness campaign for the new live-action series I'm pitching to ABC Family titled Mutts and Magic. Jaspin Puggins was just a normal puppy, going to normal puppy school, when after being pushed into his own water dish by school bully Wyler Rotten, Jaspin's classmates discover a swirl-shaped bald spot under one of his jowls, the sign of the wizard pup. From there, Jaspin is swept up into a mystical world of warlock dogs, bitch witches, and even, legend has it, liberal use. The unlimited power of the Source Bone. Seems like that should be capitalized. Think Harry Potter meets the Puppy Bowl, and you have Eminem, Mutts and Magic. Hashtag Abracabarkbra. Follow at Mutts and Magic for your chance to win a walk-on role in a Season 1 episode and to pet one of the 6 dogs that plays Jaspin. ABC Family, next fall, every dog has its day, and this one is magic. Hashtag. All right, Eminem's on page 53. Let's make sure that's accurate. Oh, so dumb. So dumb. Yeah, so that's 53. That goes back to 52. Messy Thrones. Actually, I think that gets us back on track. No, Messy Thrones is just one page now, right? Shit. Okay, Boozy Science. Is that on page 48? Let's see. Yeah, so 48, 49. Or no, shit. That's 49, 50. So 51 is Messy Thrones. Ugh. I fucked everything up. So 51 is Messy Thrones. 49, 50 is Boozy Time. Oh, okay, there we are. Now we're sort of caught back up to the story of Flan. I will read the story of Flan as it is meant to be read. Okay. The story of Flan. Okay. Thanks for joining me. Once again, I say it a lot, but that's just because I mean it a lot. Okay. Just catching up on everything. Yeah, we've got so many new shows coming too. It's just madness. We keep adding stuff. 2 more things added to the calendar just yesterday. Where do I get the time? I don't know. The story of Flan is not that much different than yours or mine, just with a vague accent. I'm going to break this up too. It shouldn't be one block. Flan. He goes to work. He drinks the wine. Comma. And he makes to love many beautiful women. Not much different from yours or mine. No? Flan. He come home from work. Dinner is cooked by many beautiful women who feed Flan. And then, the love making. Similar? Yes? Yes. Flan go shopping for the food. Flan pick up egg. Flan pick up milk. Flan contemplate frozen treats. Flan decide no. Cheat day this week will be a single tangerine dipped in many beautiful women. Is the story of Flan a motion picture? I don't know, is it? Is Flan real? Or is he simply who we wish to be? Am I Flan? I don't know, am I? No. No, I am not Flan. Are you Flan then? Bullshit! You know in your heart you are not Flan. Could it be then that the spirit of Flan lives inside all of us? When we are to drink the wine? When we are to make love to many beautiful women? Then we are Flan? Ah, now you see. Now you see Flan. Go, be, do, drink, love, tangerine, Flan. Yep. Very old, very stupid. Love it so much. The story of Flan. Oh. Oh, it's Donut Lady. She's coming and dancing. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, the donut art car just came by. Oh. Oh. You guys, it was the donut art car. Oh, man. Oh. This does feel a lot more accurate now. You're just getting a little slice. We're bringing it home to you. Oh, so good. Another donut art car drive-by. I don't know where she found that playlist. That is the most... I'm going to have to look for that playlist. That's even more accurate than Lobster Dust. That is literally what you hear around you constantly. I got to find her playlist. That felt more authentic than anything I've done all week. All right, we've gotten flan. Gildameters I like a lot. Oh, this should be italicized. Where did my... There it is. And I like 2 spaces. Yeah, you don't need to tell me that these 2 things happen today. I'm living it! Metrology Day. It's the celebration of the metric system. Most people didn't know that. I didn't. I'm sorry, I don't mean to lash out. It's just every year at this time, I sit down with Stab's comedy scientists to try to determine the definitive system of measurement for female comedians. And to this day, we haven't been able to decide on a universal standard. Okay, that's still going. I just wanted to make sure that was still playing. Oh, Bass House Bangers on Spotify. Of course. Well, there you are. Well, thanks, David. I'm glad you've been enjoying it, too. I mean, technically it does. I've got other stuff to do. But 9:30 to noon every day. And for this week and next, we'll be celebrating Build and Burn Week. So I was going to try and put together some special programming next week for Burn Week. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get around to it. At very least, we'll have the Saturday night BMIR burn set. Though I realize that usually happens on Friday, doesn't it? I'm usually doing Friday during the regional burns. I'm doing the 10 to midnight set. But if you want that on Saturday night, that's when we're going to do it. So Aaron requested I do a DJ set. Not me spinning shit, but my my BMIR DJ set that I've done on air, my air shift that I've done on air for the last couple years out there. I usually get 2 air shifts a week, and one of them has fallen for the last 2 years in a row on, I believe, Friday 10 to midnight, which again is the regionals. But I will gladly do a burn night air shift 10 to midnight next Saturday if that's what we've decided. Oh, do you want it at Friday at 10? Because I can probably do Friday at 10 instead of Saturday at 10. Because yeah, that's what we usually do is Friday at 10. I thought Law said you wanted a burn night shift, which would be Saturday, but Friday is usually what I do out there. Well, what does next Friday? We don't even have anything set for next Friday at 10. We do. Next Friday is here. Let me look at it. I have calendars all over the place. Next Friday is technically nothing. I was going to try and drop regular exclusive blend in there, but if we go 7 to 9, which is the plan, I can do a shift 10 to midnight. Perfect. That works out perfect. Because the Verbal Insults guys are on hiatus, and they were usually the first Friday at 7. So we're trying to plug regular exclusive blend into first and third Fridays at 7. We're just waiting to hear everybody's schedule. So then we don't have anything else after that. I can drop in at 9 or 10. Yeah. Well, see, that was the confusion, Aaron. Was normally I think those shifts were on Fridays, which there is a lot of burning going on that night. It's just all of the smaller, the regional effigies and all that stuff. So it is a burn night, but usually it's not on actual burn night, which is Saturday. So the question is, do we want to maintain that Friday night 10 to midnight, or did you want me to do it Saturday? I'll do either, but if we want to maintain that, actually, let's do it Friday, because then we can all enjoy whatever is going to be happening on Saturday night. We'll try and find the cool virtual burns on Saturday. So we'll maintain the regular Friday night 10 to midnight air shift. That's what I'm going to do on the 4th. And then Saturday we can look for the cool virtual burns that'll be going on. There. Perfect. Because if I did it on Saturday, then we wouldn't be able to do that. It's decided. Next Friday the 4th, not this coming Friday, but next Friday the 4th, 10 to midnight, we'll be doing my regular BMIR air shift. So I gotta put together a playlist. Shit. I gotta get ready to be muted and not care about it. Alright. So this is still going. We're almost done. Yeah, done and done. Decided. Okay. I've got a little bit of time to still do this. Gildometers. To this day, we still haven't been able to decide on a universal standard. For decades, it was a very easy system. Female comedians were measured on the ball scale from 0.01 to 0.99 Lucy's. Then around 1975, different camps splintered off trying to devise a more precise unit of measure. One of the biggest and supposedly easiest systems was the Radner. Its supporters like to tell you how simple it is and make you feel like an idiot if you don't get it. Apparently there are 10 milliradners in a centiradner and 100 centiradners in a gildometer. I don't even know if I got that right now that I'm looking at it again. Oh yeah, milliradners. Yeah, I got it. Okay. 10 milliradners in a centiradner and 100 centiradners in a gildometer. Which, fine. If you grew up with that, yeah, it might be easy. But it makes no sense to me at all. Or it makes no sense at all to me. Now, let's just keep the comma there. Let's not get fancy. I personally always use the Imperial Lorraine Newman. It's just how I understand things. I mean, you ask me to measure a Tina Fey, and I can tell you it's 1 Lorraine and 8 Newmans. But what the hell is that in Radners? Like 2.3 gildometers? You can't expect me to do that kind of conversion every time I try and calculate the humor density of a female comedian. And don't even get me started on trying to explain fractal Jane curtains. Is that... did I spell that right? Can't even remember. Okay, we got that. Yeah, okay. Got it. Fractal Jane curtains. I think it's in base 6 for some goddamn reason. It's fucking anarchy. Now, calculating for male comedians is a lot easier. Most of the industry moved to Belushi units years ago. It's pretty straightforward. In Belushi's, there's 100 Jims in a John. Simple. The Belushi standard weights and measures is perfect, and everyone agrees on it. But Radners are just so much harder to quantify. So, if you'll excuse me, I have to convert Sarah Silverman from Judy Tenutas into something that makes any sense at all. I really liked that bit. I liked that a lot. Alright, Gildometers is on page 55 and 56. Gildometers, 55. So that means that's on 54. And so that's on 57. We still have to keep fixing this. because I expanded one of these, which made an extra page, which fucked up my entire table of contents. But that's okay. We're halfway through. We're almost halfway through. SWAC is the middle point. Alright. Story of Flan, Gildameters. Now we're into Faith Healing Family. How much time do we have? 5 minutes? Alright. Okay. In word processing, fly on the wall. Oh man, I haven't heard that song in a long time. We like the party. Terrible topical situation. And transcribe the transcribe how we imagine a particular scene may have taken place. This one is of a family. I can't even remember what this was. Shit, I'm gonna have to look this up, aren't I? Yeah, well, it's a good thing I started this, because I actually am going to have to go actually look it up. So this is something that I will address later. Because I need to look up what the actual... I need to actually listen to the episode and get the actual prompt, so I have this set up properly. I think I'm going to leave it there, even though we've got a couple more minutes. Those were added minutes. I'm going to use those to promo the shit out of some shit. So, thank you for the 100th time, because I just can't stop thanking you guys for dropping in on me and sharing this productive time with me. It's so great. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. One more time, I will share out the Lobster Dust channel link. Actually, isn't there some sort of way? Should there be a way with the chat bot to, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if this works. It's like, it's supposed to be exclamation point, SO. That first beat is right on time, right on top, like they say. Nope. I think they might have to be an actual, they might have to be like in the stream for that to work, or if that even works at all. So that didn't work. So instead, take that. There's the link. Check them out. Always fun. There are accompanying background music for Build and Burn Week. Maybe they're just for Build Week, now that La has shown us the Spotify channel for Bass House Bangers, which, I mean, that sounded exactly like the desert, so I might have to use that during event week. I may. Oh, and we're in a mute block. Let's get on the other side of that. That sounded far too accurate to not use, so we might. This might be Burn Week's playlist. I'm down with that. Okay, so, again, this has been Office Hours. Hopefully you got some productivity in. Hopefully you worked on some projects. Let me switch to Chrome back from Capture so that we're not bouncing all over the place while we finish this up. Yeah, another Office Hours in the books. We made some progress. I hope you did too. If you want to see what else is going on at Stab, well, there's a bunch. Here, how about you take this in, for example? Here, hold on. I finally made one of these again. It had been a while. But I finally made a schedule image. And boy howdy, it gives you an example of why I haven't made one of these in a while. Because there's so much going on. We're going to get to it. There it is. This is what's generally going on at Stab in a visual form. That didn't full screen very well, but there you are. Tonight, Inside the Box at 5, Animal Gossing at 8:30. Inside the Box is our Jackbox Party Pack, Party Play, Party. 8:30, Animal Gossing is Emma Haney and Becky Lynn with their Animal Crossing Island Gossip Show. It's always fun. Thursday, Fill My Heart podcast, Drew and Parker at 4 o'clock. They're the Dr. Phil Recap and Ridicule podcast. 6 o'clock Dad Rock Talk. It's Corey Behringer and Court Hansen going through their love of Dad Rock. 7:05 will be the Banditos National Convention. The less said about that, the better. 8 o'clock, Stab, the Stab Show with Alfonso Portela, Bill Wallace, Tyler Kenny. It's going to be a party. Friday, Rankinator, Kevin Scott Brown's wonderful ranking 20 random things show. That's how you describe it. That's what it is. And 9 o'clock, Body Posse Comedy. Then Saturday, even more jam-packed. Spec Script at 1. Humble Bumble at 7. Regular Exclusive Blend, 8:30. How do you get there at 10? So much stuff. And then next Monday, the debut of Sketchy Friends. It's Milk Myth and Bree. I think it's just Bree. So it's Milk and Bree. It's their new drawing show where they challenge each other to draw things from memory. They did a test of it last week. It's wonderful and fun. That's debuting next Monday. And then we've got other stuff coming. It's too much. Is it too much? Yes, it is. It actually is. But we're going to keep doing it because I love it. And hopefully you're enjoying it too. We're making the best out of the bad situation. That's Stab Comedy Theater TV. That's sort of kind of our motto. So I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you keep checking in with us. It's a lot of fun. Office hours every weekday morning also at 9:30 to noon. Come in, get your work done, have fun. It's been great. And so have you. I'll see you tomorrow. I guess more accurately, I'll see you tonight. But tomorrow for office hours. You know, you get what I mean.